All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another live New York session. It is Monday, September 25th, 2023. So before we get started, let's go ahead and check the news here. And we don't have any major news today for the USD, so that's good. So we're going to be implementing the G.S.A strategy. We have a new indicator added to the G.S.A strategy. So I'm going to show you guys that in this session today. We're going to be trading NAS100. So we're going to go ahead and get started here. So the very first thing we're going to do is we're going to figure out what is the overall trend. We can clearly see that price is trending downward. Multiple swing lows are being broken, and which is creating higher, lower lows and lower highs. Okay. So all we're going to do is we're just going to draw a simple trend line. That way we get an idea of what the overall trend is. Okay. Now there's some things I'm going to be doing differently in my analysis, but let's go ahead to the 15-minute. So now we're on the 15-minute. All right. And so the very next thing we're going to do is we're going to actually look at the current trend, which we can still see it trending downward because multiple swing lows are being broken. Now, let's turn on our new indicator here, the CC trend indicator, see if it confirms that. And yeah, we can see that we actually have we have our trend line here. It's really a price channel trend line. We have it here and here. Now, it is signaling and letting us know that price is still kind of pushing downward, even though price did kind of push up a little bit and did a little bit of a bullish run, but then it started pushing down bearish. So it's letting us know that price kind of changed direction a little bit, but then it started pushing down. Now, currently here, we see these three gray lines, and it's letting us know that currently here, price is bearish once again. So what we're going to do is we're going to update our trend line here, because it's letting us know that price started to trend downward. And then we're just going to erase this here. Then when we turn on the CC trend indicator, it lets us know here that price is currently pushing downward. So this is where we're going to draw trading ranges. So let's do that. So price started from this swing low, originated from this swing high, and then this is the most recent break of structure. Now price looks like it came back to this structure. But it might pull back to the next structure and possibly go back down. So at this point, we're in the bearish trading range, okay? Let me see my progress here. And then we're going to label everything. So there's our swing low here. Break the structure. And then this is our swing high, okay? Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take our Fibonacci. So we're going to go from the most recent high to the most recent low. And we can see that price did reject the 50% and went down a lot further. Now price could possibly start to buy up. If it's sticking out of the Bollinger Band here, we'll find out in a minute, and maybe buy up and hit this next structure and go further down, or it could change direction. So what we're going to do is we're going to we're going to draw our this is our breaker structure. We're going to draw a line here, and this is going to be our sell zone, so that way we know where it's at. And then we're going to draw our zone here. We're going to stretch it out to here. The price can come up to this area or up to this area. So now we're going to erase our fib. Take my progress once more. And then what we're going to do now is we're going to actually turn on the cheat code indicator. So we see that price is sticking out of this Bollinger Band here. So we get a cheat code buy signal. Price could push up maybe to this structure, stick out, and then further sell down, or to start changing direction. Now, as time goes on, what we're going to do is we're going to wait for the 9:15 candle to close, which is going to close in less than 2 minutes. That's when we're going to start planning our trade. But while we're waiting for the 9:30 candle to close, and while we're paying attention to price action after that, we're going to use the CC trend indicator, and we're going to watch these 3 gray lines closely to see if they start to change direction. And if they start to change direction, start to push up, that could be a strong sign that price is changing into a bullish trend versus the overall bearish trend that we're in right now. So that's what we'll do once we get closer to the 9:30 candle going forward. We're going to use these to guide us to let us know when price is shifting or if it's continuing in the same direction. So we have 50 seconds before the 9:15 candle closes, then we're going to make we're going to start planning our trades. So be right back. All right, so the 9:15 candle closed, and we see that we got a cheat code buy here. So price could give us, so we could end up getting a counter trend buy up for price to start to hit this reverse, depending on what price ends up by the 9:30 candle. But my goal here is to properly position a sell. That way, if price buys up to this next structure, we can catch the sell and down. It really depends on what the CC cheat code, the CC trend indicator signals soon. But that's what I'm going to plan on doing. So if price goes all the way up into this area, then I want to get at least 500 points of bulls. See, so this is going to be, there's the horizontal here at TP1. And yes. And then TP2, I would want to get it all the way down to this point here. This is only like 1,000 points. So that's what I'm planning on doing. So I'm not going to set my alerts this time. But at 9:29, we'll see what price is at, depending on where the CC trend indicator and what price is at. And then if we feel like that we're going to get a good sell in, I put in the stop loss to take profit. But if we feel like that we can catch this counter trend buy, then we're going for a buy. So we have a little bit over 12 minutes before that happens. So stay tuned. We're really 11 minutes. So 11 minutes, I'll resume this recording, and then we'll see where we're at. Be right back. So it's 9:29, and so it looks like price is still overall bearish. So at this point, to experiment with this new indicator, I'm going to wait for price to hit this structure and then start to sell down. That's probably what I'm going to do. Just because I want to test this indicator out, see how accurate it is. So we have a couple of seconds here before the 9:30 candle closes. Price is buying up, and it looks like it's hitting some structure. Let me put in this take stop loss and take profit. But it's going to hit some kind of structure probably. So stop loss 14, 2. One 460.5. Doing a little bit so you see price like that. Now we're going to focus on price action. Price is going to hit this structure up here, somewhere up in here, because we're still overall bearish. So that's the reason why I'm waiting. Let me settle this here. So it looks like we're pushing down now. So I'm gonna go in for the sell. Well, so it's pushing down now because it's overall bearish, because that's what it's telling us. And now I'm about $27 in profit, almost 30. So there we go, almost 50. See that? CC trend indicator, love it. Almost $70 in profit. $75 my face. Over at 65. $65 profit. See, it works. And look how much price drops. Look at that. See that? So what I'm going to do is just document these results, and then I'll share them with you. Be right back. All right, so as we can see from here, price drops all the way down to here. So it dropped a good 500, a little bit over 500 points, which is good. And it looks like it's dropping some more. Now, price could rest in this area and maybe switch and start to push up, but that's fine. But we still got a good sell-off. So I want to share the results with you guys. Give us a couple minutes here, a couple seconds here. So I'm practicing demo, and this is an Austria FX account. This is one of my other brokers. Hold on. There is made $65. So not bad. Whoops. Let me see what happened here. Yep, so $65. So not bad. So looks like that this new indicator is very accurate and it's helped with this as time goes on. Good results we get. But we got some good results today. So that wraps up this New York session. I might do a back testing session later on today, possibly. If so, stay tuned. But if not, see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.